Hi, welcome to Cute and Glossy. I'll show you the difference between a French and Dutch braid. I do it with 3 strands, but it works the same with every other number of strands. So, let's start with French. I take a strand of hair and divide it into 3 sections. We are going to do French, so the outside strand goes over the neighbor strand. And the other side the same. Outside strand goes over the neighbor strand. Now with gathering. So the outside strand goes over the neighbor strand and I gather in some extra hair which also goes over that neighbor strand. Other side the same. Outside strand goes over the neighbor strand. I take my gathering, which goes also over that neighbor strand. So when you are doing a French braid, the outside strand and the gathering goes together over the neighbor strand, no matter how many strands you are braiding with. Now we are going to make a Dutch braid. I take a strand of hair and divide it into 3 sections. 1, 2 and 3. The French braid goes over and over. The Dutch goes under and under. So let's do it. The outside strand goes under the neighbor strand. Other side same. Outside strand goes under the neighbor strand. It works the same with gathering. Outside strand goes under the neighbor strand and also does the gathering. And the same way at the other side. Outside under the neighbor strand and the gathering goes also under that neighbor strand. So, when you are braiding Dutch, the outside strand and the gathering are going together under the neighbor strand, no matter how many strands you are braiding with. I'm going to show you the difference between a stitch braid and a lace braid. I already made a parting in her hair and we are going to braid the hair in the front. I'm going to make a 3-strand French braid in the middle of it. So I take a strand of hair and divide it into 3 sections. The first 2 stitches I don't gather in. Then I start gathering on both sides of the braid. So on the left side and on the right side. As you can see, the braid is laying in the middle of my parting. It works for every number of braid. So if you do a 3-strand, a 4-strand, a 5-strand, French, Dutch, when you do a stitch braid, you gather from both sides and the braid is laying between the gatherings. As you can see, the braid didn't cover the hair parting. Especially when I want to cover the hair parting, I choose for a lace braid. So let's do it. I take a strand of hair and I take it near to the parting. So I start my lace braid, just a 3-strand French. I already pulled my strands in a direction so the braid comes over the hair parting. The first 2 stitches I don't gather in. A lace braid means that you only gather in from one side, in this case the outside. So I gather in and on the other side I don't gather in. Not gathering and gathering. So if you make a lace braid, you only gather in from one side of the braid. It can be the right or the left side. You can do it with every number of braid as well as Dutch as French. Look, the lace braid covers the hair parting. Thank you so much for joining us today and see you next time at Cute and Glossy.